It is only over a couple centuries that humanity is graced with a genius who makes important inventions and discoveries in several fields at once. Such a genius was Leonardo da Vinci. He was born the son of a notary and a peasant girl on the 15th of April in the year 1452. He was denied a university education because of his illegitimate birth. He was apprenticed to the Florentine artist Andrea del Verrocchio in the year 1465. Leonardo never seemed to have forgotten that he was excluded from university, and for the rest of his life he despised academia and valued the individual mind above all else. What was so special about him? Leonardo's interests and talents were unusually wide ranging, and there were many fields in which he was a pioneer. Although anatomy formed part of every artist's basic training in Renaissance, it was Leonardo who most frequently applied the insights he gained from anatomy. He was constantly at work, deepening his understanding of the subject and produced thousands of anatomical drawings of human and animals. He is most famous as an artist, but he promoted himself as an engineer, most famously with his numerous ingenious machine of war. What were later scientists able to learn from Leonardo? Leonardo evidently had time to spare, even when involved in his most elaborate commissions. From about the middle of the 1480s, he kept notebooks in which he wrote his thoughts on engineering and scientific matters. These include psychology, anatomy, optics, acoustics, the design of musical instruments, and, as always, weapon technology and automation. He was obsessed with automata, which is surprising since in his day practically nothing was automated. Leonardo designed a tank and a car that drove themselves and pondered the problems of flight, studying the anatomy of the birds and the ability to fly. Subsequent to his studies, he developed, on paper only, a helicopter and a parachute. Some of these ideas, including Leonardo parachute and a self-propelled car, have been released by modern day research. The parachute actually worked, and the car was remarkably similar to the modern motorized vehicles. End of the 15th century, Ludovico Sforza, Leonardo's chief employer, became involved in armed conflicts with France. He was captured, and so Leonardo's time in Milan came to an end. For 20 years, he spent periods of time in Florence, Rome, back in Milan, and towards at the end of his life, he went to France, where he died on the 2nd of May in the year 1519. Over the centuries, his work was scattered and next lost, so that many of his groundbreaking ideas on optics and aeronautics had to be developed all over again centuries later. For more awesome articles like this, visit our website and discover many more unique and amazing things about our world.